What is going on YouTube world? Horrible view here, so adjust that. But got a little mail. Figured get it over and done with before Memorial Day. Again, this is a time to remember the veterans that lost their lives in action. Pardon me. Veterans Day is the one to remember all vets, especially those living. Still FYI. First up, I got a lot of hockey. Goalies, per se. So we got a Hababulin, a Topps Ice Age 2000 insert, and I think this was all like about $10, and you'll see why. I went after a nice Patrick Waugh. Didn't have this one, I don't believe, so local heroes. The Eagle. Netminders. There's also an O-Pee-Chee or Topps Chrome, I believe, and refractor variation of that card. They're gorgeous. Jim Carrey. Rink collection. These are some of the highlights, too. Wooly the Goalie. The Bronze Mystery Finest. I might go after this little 6-card rainbow. That's one of my favorite sets. Anything Mystery Finest. And then you start tearing it out. Ron Hextall in the crease. 4,000. Or 6,000, pardon me. It's got the embossed picture on there of him. Both of them are embossed and reminiscent of the old Action Pact. Same set, Corey Hirsch. And with this picture, you can see there's a little more action going on in the secondary picture behind him. Or the original where he's lifted from. The Bruins swarming him. Also numbered to 6,000. And I didn't realize this. These are just legit quote-unquote base cards. I never really took the time, so whenever I got this lot in, I was that many days old. 0 days old when I got this in. The Flair Wave of the Future, if you look on the back, Patrick Lalime, which, top right, 121. So, just a base card, not an insert. Probably a tiered base card, so it wasn't like a 1 in every pack you could find. These are 1 in every 2. It's probably a 1 in 18, 1 in 16, whatever the metrics were for the pack out. But Lalime, rookie with Pittsburgh, sent over to Ottawa, I believe. And what deal? I don't know. There's a Canadian Ice of Kirk McLean, or Canadian Red. That's 1 of 750. A Hot Gloves, Chris Osgood. Not as desirable, I'd say, as the Hot Numbers from basketball and football, and then the Hot Gloves from baseball. But nice card nonetheless. Eric Rashad. Same as at Lalime. Love that jersey. I'd like to pick up one of Yashin, or maybe the GOAT, but probably get a better chance of picking up a Black Label Gretzky rookie. I mean, there's a lot of stuff in here. There's like a Kelly Hrudey, Guy Hebert, Bill Ranford, a Then and Now of the Cat. One of my favorites of all time, Touchdown Tommy Salo. Again, that'd be another one to get that jersey of. Mike Vernon ring collection. Out of This World, Hasek, Tom Barrasso, 93 for Donruss. The Grand Fear, 93 for Donruss. Cujo to be a player. The Beezer. Byron Defoe, rookie, before he went on to Atlanta. The Thrashers. Brodeur, 93-94. McLean, Leaf Limited. I don't want to go through a lot of this. Jim Carrey, SP. Trevor Kidd, SP. Fashad with the Maple Leafs and the Leaf Limited. Cujo with the Blues. Potvin be a player. Fear, Summit, premium stock. I know this is a premium stock. Barrasso. Andy Moog. Another Moog. Felix, cool picture. Out of Upper Deck 94.5. Richter, Potvin. Jeff Hackett. Jimmy Waite. Tommy Soderstrom, who I just saw recently on a Facebook post, playing hockey in the street with some neighborhood kids with his old gear. Tugger, Paul Jacks, Jeff Reese, Don Beaupre, out of 4-5 Upper Deck. Sean Burke, Glenn Healy, Chris Terrari, who was for a time Terrari and Brodeur where it was pretty much 1A and 1B. Moog SP, Tebow, Zenith, Kenny Reggett, and then Vincent Riendu for the Blues. The reason I picked it up, though, after all that, this card, Darren Puppa, Shutdown. I can't even think of it. More embossed. Again, that 96-97 Leaf. So tough to find this stuff. So I think that was about $12 shipped for that lot. Value there. Some nice cards, but that Puppa was the one that drew me to it. Josh Johnson. I think this was an opening bid. I don't know. Oh no, buy it now, I bet. I got it for about half that price. Probably my favorite, or one of the top 5, I'd say, favorite base designs, and then parallel inclusions on this. This is to 49. Shockingly, Topps is a bit slow with some of the Project 70 stuff and the Keyshore iteration of like the 89 Bowman Griffey. I've spoiler bought some of that stuff. This will be fun. But got this. Like I said, I've been trying, and I have so far. Got all the Keyshore stuff. I really enjoy his stuff, his work. I like his style. Again, a lot of people don't. That's fine. Some of the folks like the comic book stuff, the Acuna, that big Acuna that came out within the first 50, I think. I didn't. It's cool. It's not something I prefer. I prefer to laugh at some of the stuff. You laugh at the stuff right now that you can because you cry with prices and stuff that you miss out on, or that you sold years ago. And again, you could say hindsight's 20/20, whatever you want, but some of the stuff, wanted to hang on to it, but I didn't. And what was the reason why? There really was none. I didn't get a chance to look this up too. I wanted to see. Grab my friend the Hockey Beckett, which the Hockey Oracle says always keep within arm's reach. So for the Hockey Oracle, I do as I'm told. And if you don't know the Hockey Oracle, that is Steve, the Broncos 79, who joins me every Tuesday night at 7:05 p.m. Central Standard Time on the Insert Revolution podcast, which has its own YouTube channel by the same name, the Insert Revolution podcast. What do you know? Talk about a bevy of things. Try to keep it a little different than the normal talk content out there, because again, a lot of it just repetitive, recycled. Have a lot of fun with it. Our transitions are clear, concise. There's a lot of laughter, a lot of joking around, a lot of fun. It's almost like you're sitting at a round table or a garage, or just chilling out. in a lobby somewhere, just talking shop, talking whatever pops up, and guess what? Everybody has a good time. Everybody's welcome there. So every Tuesday night, 7:05 p.m. Central Standard Time. That's where you'll find us. Except this week, we're taking a week off. I'm going camping for a couple days. So, but the next week, I think it's the 8th. It'll be June 8th. We'll be back and ready to rock and roll. So I may leave the link to the channel below, but go and subscribe. And do hit the bell, because then that notification, that does help when we come on. And it's usually 7:05. Sometimes that Braves game runs late. The main event for WCW Thunder just goes a little late. They got to get the promo in. So, but we come on right about within 10 minutes usually. So it's worth the wait. It's worth the chat. It's worth everything. So, please stop by, and because I'm Carlos, stop by his channel on Fridays at 8:30 Central Standard Time, which is 9:30 Eastern Time. He does a little more of the analytical deep dives, a little more of the vintage stuff with Bobby Burrell, another great guy, knows his shit, so always happy to plug Carlos, because he's always supported us, so, and not for any other nefarious reasons, just, which, with Carlos, you'd think there are, but there aren't, so, allegedly, not allegedly. So I picked this up, a Brodeur Red out of the Championship Fever, I think it is, out of Aurora 98-99, and these were in 1 and 4 in treat packs, so anybody that knows anything about that Pacific foil, the reds usually seem to be an anomaly, a mystery. So I just picked it up. I said, you know what? I haven't seen one yet. I might overpay in the general sense of things, but I'm not overpaying by a ton. So I didn't overpay by a ton. It was like $8. Got a Brodeur lot from, I think, Sweden. MVP rookie. Another Young Guns, I think it's second or third. I see he had an AC joint issue the last game of that Vegas series, which they got rocked, but it's going to be interesting for the Wild this offseason. I might do a separate video. Me and Carlos might hook up and do something about it. I don't know. I want to talk a little more about that, some of these things that are going on when time is right, but I picked it up for this reason. Prism Silver, rookie. I wouldn't say jumping on the bandwagon. I don't think I've got this. I've got a green. I've got the purple like cracked ice. So, and I've got the finite black 1 of 1. So it's sort of me trudging through the muddy and muck. Muddy waters, the mucky aftermath of the basketball and football collectors going balls out to try to put that rainbow together. Premium cut. Triple diamond. I think, and this is like a gold. So you can see the foliage done by the PC, the premium cut stamping. It's more gold or yellow. The doubles are red. That particular year, it's the horizontal, and there might be the vertical as well, the quad. I think that's SPR to 50 stated print run. So I've got the quad. I don't think I've got the horizontal. I don't think I have the vertical. Pick these up in lieu of hopefully one day finding. Let's see if this is off at all. Yeah, shockingly. Come on now. I gotta find a better tripod little unit here, but the Stanley Cup Heroes, and then there's the die cut to 2000. There's also a die cut to I think 50 or 25. I'll loop back to this, maybe a little better picture, and then the Brodeur Silver, because that's worth it. So there's those. Hope to find that Lord Stanley's Heroes. I think I've seen it once, and that was early on in my Brodeur foray of collecting. Lemieux to 125 Atomic Red. What up, Vinny? make some videos, please. This was the same seller as the Brodeur lot, so I figured to get a DiPietro Black Diamond rookie to 1999, and then just some UD Heroes base rookie of DiPietro. Same seller as the Atomic red, a Havelock blue of 250, SPR to 250, nice foil, and then the minor die cut there, sort of like the gold label. Ice to 40 of Marlowe. Again, just cool cards of inserts or parallels I like that you want to get a copy of. So I know I lost a Brodeur. I fell asleep in an auction. I think that focus is off again. Good for you, focus. I fell asleep during this, which I'm pissed. That's one that haunts me too. To 100. Let's try something here. JJ Artist Proof. Pinnacle, I've already got a couple, but to 25 for like $5. I think this is what they call the Nebula. Out of Spectra. And then on the bottom there's to 4. Again, I wish I did the same thing as they did in Revolution, I think, and just put the little connotation up there. It'd be so much easier. And I think the last one from that lot with the Marlows and the Lemieux. Brodeur, Young Gun Flashback. I don't think 0102 UD. Didn't have it yet. It was an SP in the base set. I think 1 in 8, 1 in 24. So 2 that I normally don't get. I said I want to sort of stay focused in the, and by sort of I mean I really want to do only 1991 to 2003, 2004 Brodeur. Because of the glut of the cup, the Ultimate Collection, everything else that Upper Deck put out, which is great, but at the same time, there is a lot of parallels, a lot of cool patch autos, a lot of low-numbered patch autos, a lot of just cool stuff. So I picked this up, and it was reasonable for me. I looked at some of these before. The orange immortalized with the Stanley Cup on there. A Prism. That's to 50. The orange variation. So I know that I won't get the finite. Somebody picked that up, another Brodeur collector. I was happy for him because I think that was one he was really looking for. So I might go back and pick everything up minus the finite, which I wouldn't pay, I believe, what he paid for it, because it's just not something I would do. Then there's an Opeachy, I think 15-16 here. No, 14-15. Or no, 13-14, pardon me. So one of his last with the Devils in playing days, which I'm always high on the blacks, the black parallels there. So, and there, that's to 100. Got that one. What was that? Dual. It's a patch patch jersey to 85. Not the greatest of cards. Not the greatest of patches, that's for sure. But something I enjoy. Was cheap, so, and it fits in the notation of years. So I think it's what, 03, 04. So very happy to pick that up for under the price of a former blaster price. 98 finest, or 98, 99, 97, 98 ice acetate, and the 97, 98 SPX. I got those for about $6 shipped. Again, 3 base cards, but at the same time 3 base cards of rainbows I'd like to eventually finish. That grand finale is going to be a bear to try to figure out when, where, why, how. So the one This and the 96, 97 Mirror Gold would be the two-eyed peel. 97, 98, no. This one I never really liked the stamping, the like, peel on the side there. The only bad part about it to me when I looked at the picture on in the auction, and then as I opened the package, I'm like, he so looks like Dorf. Now, that dates me terribly. That's fine. If you remember Dorf, congratulations. If you don't, look him up. DORF. I can't remember, Tim something was the actor's name, but he had a part where he played a small person, and guess what? It just reminds me because he's in that crouch. Just a little bit, but he just looks short. But the Mirror Gold 96.56, that's not a big one off the list, but because price-wise it wasn't a killer, but iconic-wise, yes. The first Mirror Golds. No, Vinny, I think, threw this my way as well, and I had seen it when I saw that, and do I have this? And I don't. So the moment is SPR to 30 if it's Emerald. This isn't, but it's the second. So there's, I think, 12. Play, moment, season, something else. So everything has an orange. That's the easiest to find. The purples are about one a box, and emeralds are tough. So to get that, super excited. And it has the moment on the back there. Rare Matty Ice, the hockey player. Picked this up out of SP Authentic. Finally at a price I was comfortable with. A lot of foliage there, a lot of hollow. 17 to 49. Interesting to see what happens to him this off season. I've notated it before. One I always try to pick up. 4 or 5 select artist proof. That's the second one. I don't know if it's Brad May or not. I can't tell by the back of the sweater on the Sabres, but he's getting a good look at something. He doesn't know what he's looking at, but he's looking. And another one went off too that I got outbid, but I bid lower than usual because I had other things that were in the crosshairs, and I still haven't found that money tree. So I had a buddy bid on one of these for me. Like $40 a week prior. Lost it. Okay. 2 come up. One starts like 10. Okay, put the bid in. So as we're counting down, I think there's one other bid on there, and then like I'm gonna bid the same amount. 40.06. Got it for, I think, 15. So maybe in the $20 shipped. Super happy. Super happy. Because I hate missing these. Crown Royale, I think 2001. So. And it's not the jumbo. I don't mind the jumbos. The numbered ones or something like that, I'll gravitate a little more to. To store them. To display them. That makes it difficult. Now, the last one. Got this in. I already had this. So why am I showing that after Kramer's? So I got that in a trade. Finally got this. The guy hasn't received his yet, so I'm nervous. It's to Canada. I'm just nervous because that's a pretty substantial package of greatness going up that way. A hair of mine in the inside, I think. Good for me. But Trade value cost me a pretty penny. Had to give up some WAs I wasn't, I don't know, super thrilled with giving up. At the same time, when you trade, as we said in the Insert Revolution podcast, most of the time when you're trading, to get something of this caliber, you have to give up something at or near that caliber. So, hurt me to part with some, but at the same time to get this in. Yeah. I'm happy. So, and then on the back there, 38 of 100. So, the Zenith Z Gold, which are in the Dare to Tears. So, there's 100 printed, but I don't know how many are actually out there. It's one of those in which, guess what? It's not probably 100 of any of the players. So, hope you guys enjoyed. Remember, Insert Revolution podcast every Tuesday night, 7:05 Central Standard Time on its very own YouTube channel. So come join us, me and Steve and the Broncos 79. Get amongst it. Get amongst it. Take her easy, YouTube. She's easy. You know what you do? Take her twice.